Well, in a week's time, people have an opportunity, and in key seats up and down the country, it's a straight choice between the Scottish Conservatives and the SNP. If we unite behind a Scottish Conservative, we can get the focus onto the issues that really matter to people. But if the SNP win, then we know they're going to be obsessed about independence. It was their entire first page of their manifesto. And what we've also seen in polls just over the last few days is how close a number of these constituencies are going to be between the Scottish Conservatives and the SNP. It could come down to a few hundred votes either way. So if people are thinking about supporting smaller parties in these key seats, like Labour, the Liberal Democrats or Reform, they risk electing an SNP politician. So if people want to stop the SNP, to beat them in these key constituencies and end their obsession with independence, people have to unite behind the Scottish Conservatives. We can do that and deliver a good result for Scotland by delivering a terrible result for the SNP. What we're seeing are Reform candidates across Scotland who have made some pretty atrocious remarks. We've got a candidate in the northeast of Scotland that was extremely critical of the royal family and the late Queen. We've got Reform candidates here in Scotland who have admitted they support Scottish independence and separating Scotland from the rest of the United Kingdom. And we also know from every opinion poll, no Reform candidate is going to win a constituency in Scotland. What they risk doing is allowing the SNP to win in key constituencies. So where it's a straight fight between the Scottish Conservatives and the SNP, and some people may be considering not voting at all or voting Reform or for the other smaller parties in those constituencies, they need to know and understand the risk of doing that is electing a nationalist MP obsessed with independence.